Today we're talking about Prey, a Hulu original movie coming from the director of 10 Cloverfield Lane. It's a sequel to the original Predator and the 5th overall installment of the franchise. In the 1700s, led by a young warrior, a Comanche tribe fends off the first predator to land on Earth. The Predator movies can be a lot of fun. The original is of course a classic, but then you got Predator 2, which a lot of people still like, even though it's not critically well received. Then you have Predators from 2010, a movie that I kind of like. And then there's The Predator from 4 years ago, which is one of the worst movies of the last decade. So considering Prey is yet again another installment in the Predator franchise, and it got a straight release on Hulu, I got worried this could be a bad movie, maybe the worst of the franchise. How many good movies get released straight to streaming? Not too many. You get a handful of good ones each year, but most of them are just garbage. Luckily though, Prey is not a bad movie. It's actually quite good. It's up there for one of the best Predator movies yet. And while it's not better than the original Predator, nothing will ever top that, it's absolutely one of the top 2 to 3 best of the franchise. Part of what makes Prey a solid movie is that it actually has good characters. Pretty much the first time we've seen good characters in this franchise since the original. Amber Midthunder was thrilling to watch on screen. For being a relatively unknown actress, I thought she was great. Along with the actor who played her brother, Dakota Beavers, these two set the stage. They're very likable, incredibly fun to watch in the action sequences. These two are some of the best characters the Predator franchise has to offer. It wouldn't be a Predator movie though without lots of kills, blood, and gore. And oh yes, there is tons of brutality in Prey. It's about as violent as a Predator movie could get, and I ate it up. I can never get enough of the brutality that we see in these movies, and Prey is one of the most violent Predator movies we've ever seen. I loved it. It's also suspenseful, something I didn't get in The Predator. That movie had zero suspense. I was never on the edge of my seat, clenching my fist. However, that changed completely here. There are multiple scenes where I felt that way, and Prey has easily the best final fight in the Predator franchise since the first movie. This might be an unpopular opinion though, but I may even prefer the final fight in Prey slightly over the final fight in Predator. Unpopular opinion, you can call it, but this was so much fun to watch. I really had a blast watching the final 15 minutes of Prey. So Prey has a good set of characters. It's suspenseful. It has brutal kills, which is everything I could ever ask for out of a Predator movie. I just want to be entertained, and I was while watching Prey. But sometimes it feels like a copy and paste of the original Predator, except you swap out everything in that movie for a 1700s setting and a Comanche tribe that follows. And that'll always be a problem with this franchise. How could you ever top the original Predator? It's practically impossible because that movie was so good. And the only way you could ever attempt to do so is to make a movie that feels similar to that one. And when you do that, people like me are going to complain that it doesn't feel original. And no, this movie is not an original film. That's something I always look for when watching movies. Originality is huge, and Prey is not that original of a movie. Not even close. Did it get a lot of things right though for a Predator movie and keep me entertained? Yes, 100%. So if you have Hulu, want to turn your brain off for an hour and a half, and love the original Predator movie, I recommend watching Prey. I'm giving Prey a 75%. Alright, so what are your thoughts on Prey? If you've seen it, do you think it's the best since the original? Or if you're a major fan of the Predator franchise, is there another movie you think that's better than Prey? Let me know. And of course, as always, if you are new to my channel, click the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Thank you all so much for watching this video, and I hope you all have a fantastic day.